So guys, I want to start this video off giving you an update on the challenge that we wrapped up on Friday. It's been a few days, and as we said, we would update you guys on who sold the most stuff. There's an actual video coming out about that, but I figured just on the first couple days here, can you guys guess who sold the most amount of stuff? If you guessed me, you were correct. That's right guys, so far I have sold 9 games for a total of $162.69, and Airval has only sold 3 games for a total of $52.02. So, I mean, again, it's just the first weekend. There's lots that can still happen here and that will still change. But we are leading as of now. Very exciting stuff. That means that we did source the best games. Maybe not. Again, he could definitely catch up here or definitely beat us, so I shouldn't speak too soon. However, that's the sitch right now, and we'll see how it goes. Okay, so in today's video, I don't have any major plans. The main goal is to be going back to the shelf that we had sort of gone through and tested all those games on over the last few weeks in August. And we're going to be going through the remaining stuff on that shelf and trying to get it listed today. There's quite a bit of it. It's already been tested. It just needs to be photographed and listed. So that's mainly what we're going to be doing here today. In addition to that, we have a couple sales we can go through. And I'm not sure whatever else kind of comes upon us here is what will be included in today's episode. Hopefully you guys will enjoy it though. Again, we're adding to that listing total. We are well over 1,000 listings at this point. Airval is working today as well on getting even more listings up, at least another 100. I know is what he's doing over there. So our goal today is to get close to that. We'll see what we can do. But we're just going to jump right into things. So again, this is all the remaining stuff from the how much can I list in one day challenge on eBay, when I had gone ahead and I had prepped a ton of stuff thinking I was going to list way more than I actually ended up listing. This is the remainder of the stuff that I prepped. If you guys recall, this is the EB Games stuff here, as well as some other loose games I managed to pull out of the other lots that we had gotten in. But for the most part, this is everything that's remaining down here as well. All tested, all cleaned, and ready to go. We just had to actually get around to listing it. So this is obviously going to be a super, super cheap stack. Not looking forward to doing that one. But I think these are the ones that we're going to be starting with down here. I don't know, nothing really exciting at all here, but yeah, I think this is where we're going to start. We have 4 piles here in total. It'd be nice to get all of these done today, and I think that's going to be the goal. More Xbox stuff, even more Xbox stuff. And then when we're done all that stuff, though, we can move up top here to some of the more valuable stuff. Look at all these copies of Rocksmith, Black Ops 2. Always excited to see those games. I'm not sure what's back here at all. I see a copy of The Force Unleashed there. There's probably a couple other good things in there. That WWF SmackDown might be worth something. And then, of course, that dual GTA copy. I have no idea what's on the backside of there. This is not an exciting stack at all. There's some GTAs. There's some Guitar Hero 3s. We'll be good here, actually. Those aren't exciting at all. Those are the worst selling games on the planet. I just put that out there. I shouldn't even bother listing them, but I probably will anyway. Yeah, I mean, that's pretty much everything that's going on here. We can go and check out this last stack. Oh, I'm knocking things over trying to get there, though. I'm walking through a pile of Value Village bags. Here we are, though. Yeah, I mean, there's nothing too exciting over here. All original Xbox stuff. That GTA will be exciting. It's about a $30 game. That's a good game right there. 10 bucks or so, maybe 15. Yeah, I mean, all the typical stuff. It's sort of, as you could imagine, I picked out some of the better stuff when we had done that challenge to try to get the listing numbers up. So really what we have left over here is some of the worst stuff. Nevertheless, it still has to get listed. We're still going to do okay on it. Some of it might take a little bit of time, but I'm pretty confident we'll be able to get through it here. So yeah, we're going to start off here with everything on the bottom shelf. I'm going to pick out these 2 rows, I suppose, start taking some photographs of them all. I brought them over to the table here, so now we are ready to get started. This stack isn't actually as bad as I thought. This will be a good stack here. And oh my gosh, look at this, guys. You know what, this lot here, and actually all of this stuff, took me quite a bit of time to do, and I was quite tired while doing it. I was really rushing through it. And obviously I missed some stuff, some really obvious stuff like that. Like that sticker there, oh, man, that's not acceptable. I'm going to pull out the Goo Gun and get rid of that before we start here, especially the first one. I mean, we can't start off listing with that. That's just a bad start to whatever we're doing here. So, but those are the first 2 stacks. I'm guessing here we're going to be maybe over 250 in terms of listed dollars. Yeah, I think we should be able to pass that. So I'll let you guys know. But first off here, I'm going to remove that sticker, and then we're going to get into photographing everything. Okay guys, so just wrapped up taking the photos of all these items that you see in front of you, and I'm actually curious to try something a little bit different today in terms of our listing process. Now, some of you guys may have seen this come up on your Seller Hub dashboard, and this is something that I believe is promoting their new listing features of doing bulk listings. This is something that I've heard a little bit about and I've been very curious about, and it looks like I finally got it here. I'm not sure if they rolled it out earlier or if this is sort of a brand new feature. I should look into that though. All I know is that I haven't used it yet, and I've never seen it before until maybe about a week ago. So I'm very excited to see how this works. And today, because again, I always do like trying the new features when they come out to see what they're all about. I know some people get intimidated by new features and they just like to do things the way they know. But oftentimes, when you expand out and you take a little bit of time to learn something new, it can often benefit you greatly. So that's what I'm going to be trying here today. I'm going to try upload your listings faster, and we're going to get started here. And if I like it, I'll make a video specific to it and see if we can increase our listing times. But for right now, I'll just give you guys kind of my first opinion of it. Again, never tried it before, but we're going to try it right now. Again, this isn't my official tutorial, but under benefits of uploading files, you can create new listings and drafts in bulk, edit listings with price and quantity management, and relist ended listings, and manage order fulfillment with bulk shipping information. So that all sounds like stuff that we need to do here. So let's see if this actually works. I want to take a look at this though, and really take a look at the system and see how it does. Well guys, this isn't off to a great start. I was just trying to figure out how to actually bulk list, and it's taken me to a page where you could download a template, which I figured it would be where you would upload all of your information. But this just seems to be taking me through, I'm not even sure, maybe listings that I've done or maybe other people's listings. Oh, I see, actually. I see what's going on here. They're giving us recommended values for each item specific. So for example, you're giving us all the different rating options. They're giving us the different region codes, different release year options. This isn't really what we wanted. And then also they have the game names in here. And I'm assuming that I've just downloaded every game name ever. I'm going to take a guess here. Let's see if I'm right. Oh, you bet I was right. And is that all of them? At least that's all of the ones that they must have registered in their system. Oh, does this go on infinitely though? Oh my gosh. Yeah, so I would say that's not even all of them. They go on further than that. So what is this, eBay? What have you gotten me into? This might not be, I might be doing something wrong here because obviously this is not very user-friendly at all. But anyway, that's very strange. Because obviously then you would go and put in your category, your titles, and then you would take this and re-upload it, I'm assuming, and then add your photos or something. I'm not 100%. I'm going to look a little bit more into this. And yeah, we'll see if this is able to be used at all. But I'm going to guess by this that I'm not going to be able to figure this out. So guys, it looks like I've basically kind of gone through all the options here. The idea being that you get started right here. It brings you onto this page, benefits of uploading the files in bulk. And you come down here, you got two options. You've got select the template and download it. That's what I did to get that crazy template. Or you can proceed to upload a template, which obviously I don't have because the template that they gave me was kind of all messed up. So not sure how this works. If somebody wants to let me know down below, that would be awesome. But unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to do this today. Kind of a fail. I thought this was just going to be like a sort of, like the bulk edit when you can select all your items and edit them all at once. I thought it was going to be like that, but then you could just upload all your pictures or something. It could be super cool, but I don't know what this is so far. So maybe I'm doing something wrong, or maybe I'm just downloading them in the wrong template or whatever it is, but that didn't really seem to work. Hold that thought, guys. I think I may have figured it out here. Again, when you're trying out new things, there's a lot of back and forth, but I was still curious. I tried downloading the Excel version, and it seems like we've actually gotten somewhere this time. It does give you some instructions up there in terms of just like try a few, so I think that's what we're going to do here. I'm not even sure if this is going to work at all. Indicates missing required fields for listing. They got different colors you're supposed to do, I suppose. Oh no. Payments, PayPal accepted, PayPal email address. We've got a ton of stuff to go through here. I don't know, guys. Is this going to be faster than it would have just been? I probably could have been through at least 5 listings by now. Okay, so here's the general listing template. I suppose you put your title in there, your custom SKU, your category, and then look at all of this. I suppose you're supposed to fill these out as if you would on eBay, which kind of makes sense. It's kind of a cool idea that you could do this in a spreadsheet and then just upload it all. What is going on here? Those shipping services. Oh, this is probably out of my league right now. This is out of my understanding of eBay listings, guys. Yeah, you know what? I think I'm gonna leave this for a day. This is a lot. I had to either watch some videos on this or figure it out, but today's goal is just get stuff listed. So I think I'm just gonna go ahead and proceed to do that and stop getting distracted here. If you guys do know anything about this though and want to let me know how the heck this works, be sure to let me know down below, or if you're able to use it to bulk sell your stuff. I'm curious but I'm a little bit afraid to touch it as of right now. Final thing, I will note that I am using Apple numbers, which is, I know, the totally wrong thing to use. So maybe I'll try it with Sheets later or Excel. It might just be a matter of I've got the wrong, software here for this job. But either way, still looks intimidating. I'm going to stick with regular listings. Okay, guys, this wrapped up the first pile of games here. I didn't get to do the bulk listings, obviously, but I did take advantage of doing some custom descriptions, the ones that you can pre-save and just insert as you go. And I had a little bit of fun making some of those up and using those just to test it out. I know it's been mentioned to me before that I should do that. And so I finally got a chance to here today. Had a little extra time to play around with that. So we've got all those custom templates is actually the word for it. So the template descriptions is what we're using. Anyway, I managed to get all these games listed. There's 21 here in total for $170.79. Here is the other pile of the games that we still have to get listed, which we're going to do in this sitting. Then we're going to go ahead and grab 2 more stacks and get them done. But we will be passing our 250 goal, I believe, from these 2 piles. I know there's some sketchy stuff in here, some really low value stuff, but either way, we will be passing 250. So not bad at all. And again, I'm probably just under an hour right now, so we're getting some good stuff done here. All right, guys, so I just wrapped up all the listings. We have half of this bin right here full, as well as that entire bin over there all filled up. So not too bad at all. We are going to start moving on with those next 2 stacks here. But we made some pretty good progress. Let me update you guys on the numbers. So in total here, we listed 44 items and the total dollar amount comes to $319.56. Not bad at all for those games. I'm really excited about that. Now let's go ahead and take a look at the games that we had to deal with right now. So these are some slightly more exciting stacks. First of all, here on the bottom, we have some Xbox games that aren't sports, which I'm excited to get listed here. And then behind that, we have a couple sports games in here. I'm actually not going to do the loose games right now. So I'm just going to pull those off and leave them with the rest of them so we can do them all in one day. But these will be the 2 stacks right here that we're going to go through. Shouldn't be too bad at all. And we'll have finished the entire lower shelf once we get those guys done. So we're now back over to the shipping table where I have my camera set up, which has now been emptied, the SD card, and it is all charged up. So we're ready to go here. We have a big stack here on the front and then a slightly smaller one in the back. This shouldn't take too long to do, I don't think. A couple of copies of Star Wars Tetris here at the top. Might be able to bundle those. I have been trying, by the way, for anybody wondering, to bundle up any sort of listings that are the same, or any listings that can be the same, any games I should say that are the same. So essentially if they both have the manuals that are matching, or if they both don't have any damage, then I can just put a multiple quantity listing up instead of putting multiple listings up, which I think is easier. It saves a little bit of time, and that's what I've been doing. So anyway, I'm going to go ahead and get these guys all photographed right now, and then we can go ahead and proceed to list them on eBay. Okay, guys, we actually managed to photograph everything, and you'll notice that a few of the items are already missing. That's because I was on a call with Airval, but didn't want to waste any time, so I started listing some of those items. So this is the rest of them that had to get up. Not too many here left to go, and I will update you guys when we are all finished. With that, I've just wrapped up all of the listings that we were going to do today, which is absolutely perfect timing. It's just at about 9:30, and I need to go edit this video now to get it uploaded on YouTube, of course. So those 2 boxes over there are completely full to the brim. That made me switch over to a random white bin that was pretty empty, so I decided to go for it here. And I filled that one up. And then we had a couple extra games, and I put those extra games in this bin right there, and those would just be those 2 Xbox games. But yeah, I mean, overall, not too bad at all. Again, a look at these 2 bins right here, totally filled up today. And let's go now and take a look at the total that we were able to list. Very excited to see what that is. And I think we actually came out ahead of what I was hoping for today in terms of total amount of listings that we got done and the total price. And so in total, guys, we were able to list 74 games today for $594.26, which is pretty awesome. And for anybody wondering here, we now have over 1,200 active listings at $8,100 fixed price going into 4th quarter, which is pretty solid. We will be at 10 likely before 4th quarter even officially begins in October, which is pretty exciting. So at this rate, we're going to be moving up here a lot. My goal is to probably have 2,000 listings done by the end of the year, but that might be really pushing it because we're going to sell a whole bunch of this stuff, meaning that it's going to be harder and harder to put more things up on the store here as we go. Nevertheless, that's sort of what we've been doing right now. We've got hundreds and hundreds of more games that have to be listed. So I'm going to keep working here, but I'm very excited about the progress that we're making. Okay, real quick before we wrap this video up, as a little bit of a bonus here, I have a few items that sold throughout today only. I shipped out at the beginning of the day. So this is all the things that were sort of just trickled in as sales over the day today. So over, I guess, a few hours. But anyway, we sold Marvel Ultimate Alliance 2 for the PlayStation 3, Call of Duty World at War for the 360, and then additionally DDR Max 2 for the PlayStation 2. that's everything. I'm going to be sending those out either tomorrow or I suppose Friday. I'm not sure yet, but probably tomorrow because we have a lot of volume moving through. And by the time tomorrow evening or tomorrow afternoon, I should say, hits, we'll have enough stuff to pack up and take up there and drop off. So yeah, that's everything that's going out though today for video games. With that, guys, I am going to end up wrapping up today's video here. Hopefully you guys did enjoy it and found some value in it. I had a lot of fun going through and listening to all those games here, and there's lots more listings and videos like this to come. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. If you did, be sure to let me know by leaving a like on the video. Also, leave any comments or suggestions that you have down below for any of the processes, systems, anything that you saw in today's video that you want to create a discussion about. I'll try to answer those as best as I can. Subscribe to the channel if you are new. I will see you guys all in the next video.